Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it's about a story time, the times that I got bullied. Now, I've been bullied throughout elementary school. So junior high school, I didn't get bullied, and high school, I didn't get bullied, but it was still people that didn't like me for whatever reason. Get your life, whatever. Anyways, so I'm just gonna get right into the story. So when I was 5 years old in kindergarten, I remember this guy. He used to like me, and he used to bully me. Like, I just don't know why. And I was always quiet, always shy, always stayed to myself, and all of that. I don't know why he chose to pick on me. Like, it was other people that was quiet. Why gotta be me? So what he used to do, he didn't bully me bad. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Like, what he used to do, what I do remember that he used to do is, okay, so it was me, my best friend Jackie, and my best friend Chris. We was all in the same we was all in the same class. So she was taller than me, so she probably was like the fourth person, and I was always in the front. And then my friend Chris, me and him was the shortest. So you know how, like, when you're in kindergarten or pre-K, you have to hold hands with the person, right? So I don't know why the teacher let him in front. Like, I just don't know why. So he would get in the front of the line. I think he should have been like the third person in line, to be honest, because he was kind of tall. So you know how you walk and he's like, hold my hand. I'd be like no, like, I don't want to hold your hand. And then he used to take my hand, and like, it was just like mad weird. Like, I don't, and I used to like try to pull away from him, squeeze my hand. Like, I don't want to hold your hand. Like, leave me alone. It's crazy because in class I don't remember him. Like, this only happened online. Whenever we was online, I don't even know. I guess because Chris was quiet too, and my best friend Jackie was quiet. So like, we just, I guess, the quiet group. I don't know, but like, I don't know why the teacher didn't say that to him. So we holding hands or whatever, and it was just like so weird. Like, leave me alone. And I remember this one time he tried to bully me. We was in where we was at yes. So I have no idea where I left off at, because I had to actually go somewhere really fast. Well, it wasn't really fast, but anyways, I'm back now. So I think I left off the part where we was online and he used to always want to hold my hand. And the teacher never said anything. Like, she knew that he was taller than my best friend. So anyways, when we got outside or whatever, I remember him like kind of bullying me a little bit. Like, I think he pushed me at one point or whatever. I think somebody stopped it. I think it was an adult. And after that, I believe he like left me alone. I saw him again some years later, back in school, because he had moved or whatever. I saw him again some years later, and I told him about himself, and he didn't remember. Like, no, I think he tried to act like he didn't remember. Like, you remember. But anyways, so that was in kindergarten. So in first grade, did I have one? I don't think so. I don't think I had one in kindergarten. I mean, first grade. But I had a favorite teacher. Second grade, there was this boy. We gonna call him Eddie. Now, he was so mean to me. Like, it was crazy. And I kind of still got his face in my head. Like, I don't even know when this started, when the bullying started or whatever, but I remember at one point I did not want to go to school. So we used to have this kid. He was super duper bad. Like, he was bad, like spitting on the teacher type of bad, mother having to come up to the school type bad, and I think he was still bad then. Like, but I see him until this day, and I say what up to him, like, he's mad cool, whatever. But like, I don't know what he was going through back then, but he changed drastically for the better, I must say. But anyway, so knowing that, like, he was bad even when his mother was there, like, you can just only picture it, like, just horrible. So Eddie, he used to just always bother me. He used to like take my pencils, and I think one time he like made, like, I think my pencil broke, or he broke my pencil, and I had to write with like the little lead part. Like, I was always like shy. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but I was always shy and quiet and always to myself, or always up under my parents. I was that type of child. Like, I didn't like to speak to nobody. Like, I had to be with my mom or dad. Whether I was with my aunties or uncles, like, I had to be with my dad, like my mom or my dad. So yeah, he would like say things to me, like make me do certain things, like not like it like bad, like, you know, just do stuff or whatever. And I remember at one point I was writing, and I want to demonstrate on how shook I was. Okay, so this is the table, and this is my book. So instead of me like writing on the table, I would have my my stuff, and I don't know why the teacher didn't say nothing, but I had it right here on my legs, and I would be like just shaking. I'm gonna move the table out the way so y'all can see. So I would have the thing right here, and when I tell you I would shake, I would like my legs would be like just shaking, like drastically. So I'm shaking, and I'm like trying to write at the same time, mind you. So yeah, I would be like that. I'd be shaking like really bad, mind you. At this time while I'm shaking and trying to write, there's tears coming down my eyes because I was just so scared of him. And I think the way we all like, I think he used to sit like literally like across from me, and it was just the worst experience. Now, the guy that I told you about, that spit on the t-shirt, whatever, he told me to ask him for something. Mind you, like I said, this guy, this little boy at the time is like crazy. So, but I'm scared of, you know, what I call him? Eddie? I'm scared of Eddie. Like, I am like terrified of Eddie. So he told me to ask him for a pencil.
I think Edwin.
Huh? Edwin?
Yeah.
Eddie, Edwin. We just gonna call him Eddie, okay? Eddie. So I look at the guy and I'm like, he like asking for a pencil, so I'm like shaking. And I'm like, okay, I'm asking him, do he have a pencil, whatever. Like, he's ignoring me, he's not answering me. I don't even think he even looked at me. I'm not for sure. And if he did, that's probably like somewhere lost in my mind, because he probably looked at me like, I will kill you. And it was just like so terrifying. Like, I don't even know why he did that to me. I don't even know if he liked me. And I remember coming home like every day, and I did not want to go to school. Like, I would like cry. But I don't think I told my mom at the time like why I didn't want to go to school, because I knew how my mom was. Like, my mom is not the type like, it's gonna be okay. It's like, no, my mom's like, who is it? Who's doing this? Like, that's the type of family I had. Like, you cannot mess with me. One of those type of families. So and I'm not the type of person that like conflict, so I would just like deal with it basically. But eventually, I don't even know when it stopped, to be honest. But when I went to the next grade, I remember seeing him, and I was looking at him like, I dare you. And he was giving me this look like, I guess she not like that no more. And I really, when I tell you from the bottom of my heart, I wanted him to say something to me. You have no idea. I think if he would have said something to me, I would have fought him. No lie. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you don't understand how bad I wanted him to say something to, even a high would have been like, what happened? Like, I was like that imp. Alright, so that's second grade bully. Third grade, it was this girl that tried to bully me. So like I said, I was always quiet. I was quiet for a very long time. I'm more outspoken now. I started becoming more outspoken when, I don't know, I guess middle school, I guess I became more out there because nobody bothered me, maybe. I don't know. But girls still didn't like me. Whatever. But so third grade, I had this bully. She was, why everybody gotta sit across from me? My bullies can never be over there. They gotta be like across from me. The only one that wasn't across from me was the guy that was in kindergarten. I don't know where he was at, but when we got on that line, he was there.
That's you.
So third grade, she was she sat right across to me or whatever. You can tell she's one of them like birds, and that means like one of them chicken heads, one of them ratchet girls or whatever. Can you get that? It's my pizza. You want check on it?
Pizza.
But yeah, anyway, she was like one of them like birds, one of them ratchet girls or whatever. So, she would like say things to me, whatever. So like I'll brush it off or whatever. All right.
You want it like that?
Yeah.
To get out?
You could like leave it in there and just turn it off though.
Huh?
I said just turn it off. So she would just like say things to me and I would just be like mad quiet. Just oh so quiet. So it was this guy right across from her. And I think he was Spanish or whatever. The girl that I'm talking about was black. All the people that bothered me was black. I don't think I ever had like a different nationality like try to like bother me. But yeah, he was Spanish. And the girl was black or whatever. And she had her hair in a ponytail. You know, little bird ponytails. Anyways, she had her hair in a ponytail. And she would just say things to me. So I remember she told me to write that he's cute. So I couldn't spell. Like I spelled, instead of C-U-T-E, I spelled C-U-T. And I gave it to her. And she gave it to him. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I knew I didn't spell it right. I don't even know. Like I was just so terrified to like not, to be like, no. Like, no, you say it. So I gave it to her. She gave it to him. He was like, he's cute. Like, it's just, that's so embarrassing. Like, so embarrassing. So I'm like, I don't know why she didn't like me. That's the only thing I remember with that situation. Now, I do remember her wanting to fight me. So, back in my school, the teacher would like get us up online, and then we would go to the bathroom, and then like usually it would be like 2 girls going to the bathroom, you wait, come out, another 2 girls or whatever. But for this particular time, I feel like it was a lot of girls in the bathroom. I don't even know if they was from my class or what. So we in the bathroom, and she like this, and she talked to her friends or whoever they was, talking. So I'm like nervous, like, you know, like I said, I fight when I have to. Still to this day, I fight when I have to. I'm not a fighter, like, but if I have to fight, I'm a fight. So she did like, yeah, talking to her friends or whoever or whatever. So she like, and I don't know why would you want to fight somebody that's so quiet. Like I didn't bother nobody. I didn't start nobody. To this day, I don't do that. I don't start nobody. So she like that or whatever. So I'm ready. Like, are we going to fight or not? And I guess she didn't know me like that. That's not what I said. But I'm just looking like. So I got tired of waiting. When I tell you I pushed this girl, I took the biggest and I was like, boom. When I tell you, like, I was just like, it was like I pushed her with all my might, and she fell to the bathroom, like, you know the stalls, but the little thing. She fell into that, the wall thing, basically. So she fell, and everyone was like, ah! I guess she was stung, like you pushed me, like you really put, like, when I tell you, like, if that thing wasn't there, she would have fell. Like that girl was going down. So ain't ready breaking it up. It wasn't a fight, but I guess like from getting her to attack me, because I was ready. And like she was able to reach me. I think she hit me like on my head or whatever, like whatever. Like that was that. Didn't bother me since. So that was 2nd grade. I mean that was 2nd grade, 3rd grade. So 4th grade, it was another girl that did not, we were supposed to be friends or whatever. And how the bullying started was I got split up in another class. And at that time, like, the split up became, this is your class. I don't know if you ever, like, comment below if you ever had that, like, when you got split up, and then your teacher is asking for, like, forever, and then that become your class, and it's like, now you got to get to know new people and all that other stuff. Like, that's what I went through. So, at first it was all good or whatever. I didn't really want to be with her anyways. So, she's sitting down or whatever, like, we sitting, like, right next to each other. I don't even know where the bullying came from. All I remember was she used to just say mean things to me, and I'm like easy to cry. So I remember crying, right? Do you know what Crazy said? That's what we're gonna call it. Crazy was like, what she say? I guess she started crying. Guys, she started crying too. Yes, you heard me right. Crazy started crying too. Like, and I was looking at her like, you crazy? Like, you are crazy. Like, why are you crying? Like, I did nothing to you, little weirdo. So, I think she did the crying where, like, her nose started, like, running. So, this is the paper. So, she like, you ain't got no real tears. And she showed me the paper, like, her teardrops or boogers, whatever, on the paper. She's like, basically, like, you fake, like, you not crying. And I'm looking like, you're crazy. Like, you are crazy. Mind you, never try to fight this girl. I don't even like, what is your problem? Like, what is your problem? So I remember one time we was in recess or whatever. So we outside playing or whatever. Well, I'm trying to play. So her cousin comes. Mind you, if I'm in the 3rd grade and I was always small, like I was always the first in line, never second. That's very rare. I was always the first in line. So her cousin comes. She told her cousin that I'm bothering her. Crazy. Like, and her cousin shouldn't even believe that. Like, I had like the most innocent face ever. Like, I'm just the most like you would be like, she don't even talk. Like, who she bothering? Type of person. So her cousin comes. Mind you, I'm in the like 4th grade, so she probably in the 5th. And I think at that time that school went up to the 5th. But it's funny because she looked like she was in like the 7th or something. Like, that girl was big and fat, and she had a big head. Like, she had a big ass head. And excuse me. And she was like, you bothering my cousin, like pushing up on me. Like, I guess like if you bother my cousin, like I would beat you up. And I'm just looking like, why y'all all crazy? Like, you crazy, like your cousin crazy, like I just crazy together. And at that time, I don't think my cousins was living, if I was in the 4th grade, I don't think they was living here at the time, because my cousin was a year older than me, which means she would have been with her. And my cousin didn't play that when it came to me. Like, that's Kia. Like, that's Keke. Like, like Keke don't do nothing to nobody. Like, you're not about to bully my cousin. That's how my family is. And also, having cousins around my age. So I was just mad at the fact that, she wasn't there. But even if, I would just wish that she was there during that time, because it would have been a fight, and then the other girl probably would have jumped in, and then I would have jumped in too. Like, no, you would have saw a different side of me. Like, no, you're not about to jump my cousin. I don't get down like that. So yeah, that was the time my 4th grade bully, crazy, tried to like accuse me of like basically bullying her. Like, what is your problem? Like, why the teachers never saw none of this? Like, what is your problem? So my next class was 5th. Dang, it just went back to back to back. So the next one was 5th grade. So it was this girl. All right, so I'm gonna just give you a backstory. So me and my cousins, okay, so my cousins and then like their sisters and brothers, would hang out with us, and then so on, so on. So that was me. I'm doing a video. I'm doing a story. So at that time, my cousin, like the way we were, like when it came to like that, like a lot of people want to be related to us, basically. Like, we used to always, like, everybody and their mama used to be at my aunt's house. So like, that was the place to be. Like, my aunt made that building, basically. Like, everybody would be there. So so yeah, like my cousin, like, I guess she'd be like, yeah, we all cousins or whatever. And my cousin would be like, you're not my cousin. And then she would look at me, the girl, we gonna call her, because I can't say the girl, what we gonna call her? Keisha. So Keisha would look at me and be like just looking at me sad, and I'm looking like, I'm not the one that said you're not my cousin. Like, that's her. Like, my cousin was the mouth, basically. So she was like, you're not related to her. I'm not my cousin. You're not my cousin. And my cousin, I'm not gonna lie, she was mean. Like, my cousin was a bully, low key. So she would look at me, and I'm looking like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you really not my cousin anyways. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And then with my cousins, her sister, her older sister, how can I put this? She was hanging out with her oldest, dang. So Keisha used to hang out with my cousin's older sister. That's how, like, that's what I mean. So, yeah, and I think they used to do the same thing to her sister as well. Like, try to play her. But that's another story. But anyway, so I guess she felt some type of way or whatever. Like, everybody else could be family, but like, why can't I be your cousin? Like, I want to be your cousin. So yeah, that was that. So later on, like when my cousin moved, me and her had class together, which was, I said 5th grade. So she was mean to me. Like, she was so mean to me. Like I said, my bullies for some reason always sat next to me. So I'm facing, and I'm in the front of the classroom. So it was me, somebody else, and then like like how I'm facing, like it's like you're the teacher, like I'm facing the board, and then they have side seats where like they're face you. So she like was facing me, like, so she would just say mean things to me, and I used to be so scared, not like scared and quiet, like why the teachers wasn't seeing this. So I forgot what she used to say to me, like little things. I don't even know if she ever said she would beat me up, because like I said, you put your hands on me, I'm fighting. But she used to just say mean things, and I went back, and I'm like, she's doing this because of what my cousin did to her, and I guess since I didn't defend her, she want to come at me, and I guess since I'm the quiet one, like I guess she like, oh, you're an easy target, so I can bully you. So yeah, she used to say a lot of mean things to me. I would take it or whatever, never told nobody.
Yeah.
So I remember later on, it was me, my best friend, my other friend, and she brought in Keisha. So Keisha at the time, like I think I asked her, and it's crazy because I think this was over the summer, that she invited her, you know, in our group or whatever. So I'm like, do you remember bullying me or whatever? And she like, no, trying to play it off, she don't remember nothing. So I wanted my revenge back. So I wanted to fight her. I remember that. And I'm not the type of person, like, if I hit you and you don't hit me back, then I guess we can't fight. That's just me. I can't just be beating up on you and you just there. Like, at that point, I'm just beating a dead horse. Like, I'm being a bully now. Like, I'm not doing that. So I was like, if I hit you, are you gonna fight me? So she like, no. So I'm like, if I pull your hair, are you gonna fight me? So she says yes. So I go and I pulled her hair and I move back. Like, all right, get up. So she didn't get up. So I'm like, mad annoyed. Like, I really want to beat her up. Like, you think you can bully me? Like, my bullies never like last like for a long period of time. Like, cause I'm not letting that happen. But I don't know why I had like a bully. It is great. But after like 6 and up, all the way up, I didn't have no more bullies or whatever. Like, I wasn't playing that. Like, you want to fight, we can fight. Like, I became more talkative, but I was still on the shy side, whatever. But like, you're not just gonna talk to me however you want to talk to me. So yeah, that is the end of my stories. Basically, I've been bullied like throughout freaking elementary school. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, for all the bullies that's out there, like, you need to get a life. Like, you need to like stop it. And for the people that feels like they don't know what to do about bullying, because I know bullying can really lead to death and stuff like that. Like, I haven't, thank God for me, I haven't been bullied that bad. Because if that was the case for me, I really would have got my brothers or somebody. Like, at least I had people to go to. And I feel like those people have people to go to as well. But I guess they just, you know, so shy or so nervous or whatever. Like, I feel like you should speak up. I feel like telling the teacher won't do much. Because I feel like the teachers be doing whatever they want to do, doing so much or whatever. I feel like if you are going to tell somebody like that's around your age that can actually do something about it. Whether that's beat the person up or something. That's what I think should happen. Like, because I feel like some of these bullies be taking it too far. Another thing you can do, you can either tell somebody to fight them, or I feel like you should either tell somebody to fight them or whatever, or you fight the person, because that works. Either or works. Or deal with it. I feel like those times, like, just, I feel like they built you in a way where you know, like, your strongness, like, you are strong. Like, if you can really go through that with no help and you can, like, conquer it, then you're really strong to really go through that, especially depending on the type of bullying you got. So just know I'm here for you. You can always write me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Like, I am here. And my information will be down below just in case you do want to talk to me. I'm here for it. All right? Love you guys, and always stay true to yourself, and God bless. Bye.